Hey you guys, it's Elle. So I wanted to do a Megan Fox inspired tutorial. I just love how her makeup always is so perfect and stunning. Here it is. Alright, so I prepped her skin first with this Dior Air Flash CC primer. It's amazing. I love it. And then I did the Imani Hydra Wear 12-Hour Foundation, and it's beautiful coverage. If you haven't tried this foundation, you really should try it. I've also done her brows in a matte color called Burn. And lastly, we've already done her concealer, and I have one of my favorite concealers by Amazing Cosmetics, and this is in Fair. Now we're gonna take this cream color by Dior, and it's in number 661. And it's this kind of beautiful gold color. And I'm going to use the same brush that I've been using for the primer. And I'm just going to apply this right here in the center of her lid and kind of working the way out. And this is just going to be our base to give our eyeshadow something to stick to, which is a little bit of gold undertones. Just going to kind of kick it out just a little bit out here to the edge. And I'm going to take the same color and I'm just going to sweep it underneath the bottom lid a little bit, connecting the outside with the under. This color is actually by MAC. It's this beautiful kind of coppery gold color, and I apologize. I just tried to show you the name and it just took off the name. I apologize. So I'm going to take this color on a kind of fluffy brush because I don't want to deposit too much color. Tap off excess and place this right here in the middle, giving this beautiful kind of gold color. Really rich. And again, this cream color that we put on first is really going to lock in that color and make it a little bit more intense. So now we're going to kind of mix these two colors, and this one is actually by Makeup Forever, and it is number 127, and it's this kind of taupey brown. And I believe this is actually Motif by MAC, but it's a kind of a light camel color. And we're going to mix these two together. We're going to use a fluffy brush again, mixing just a little bit of this one, a little bit of this one, tapping off excess, and starting along the lash line and into this kind of crease. Because you really want to make this section where the focus is. And you want to bring, for this look, bring it kind of far in here where the brow starts. Now I'm going to actually go in with this L'Oreal 24 Infallible Liner. And this is in Blackest Black. All right, so we're gonna go as close as we can to the lash line, and I'm gonna use this brush that kind of has a flat tip to it. You can see where I put the liner. And we wanna use a brush that's shaped like this because it's going to get in that lash line. So close for me. So I'm gonna give a little bit of a lift here, and I'm just gonna kind of push this into the lash line to start out with. And you can either go up and down strokes, or you can push it back and forth like this. Now when we get into here, we want to make sure that this line is really nice and smooth and subtle. This is not dramatic right here, and we want it to be nice and tight. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to flick it out and kind of define this line on the top. So this line on her, we're just going to follow this straight up. So now we just want to connect this outside line, and look all the way up, to the bottom half just a little bit. So we're just going to kind of connect, and then we'll go over it with a dark brown shadow. Now we're just going to take the same shadow, Burnt by MAC, and we're just going to run this in the bottom half. And we just want to kind of smudge this all together so there's no harsh line. So we're going to put some mascara on, and to do that, I'm going to use Too Faced Lash Injection Mascara. Alright, so for Laurel's eyes, we want to actually make her eyes kind of wing out a little bit. So what I'm going to use 011 Naturals by Eyeliner. Now you guys know the drill with me. While those dry, because we are going to go over them with a little bit of liner, we're going to take our Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder in medium, and we're just going to give her some great Megan cheekbones. So this is just going to kind of go in the hollows of the cheeks. And it looks like Megan doesn't wear a lot of blush, it's just a lot of sculpting powder and bronzer. So I'm just going to take our Nude Tan by Dior in number 2, which has bronzer in it as well as just a little bit of the Great Flush. And I'm just going to kind of pop these right on top of the cheekbone, but not bring it into the apple. This is lightening powder by Hourglass, and this is in ambient. And this actually is in dim light, sorry. And we're going to add a little bit of this right here for a little bit of glow on top of the cheeks. So the skin looks beautiful. And we're actually going to add a little bit to the brow bone. All right, now to finish off Megan's inspired look, I'm going to use a great matte look color by Tarte in Exposed. I love these formulas because they are matte, yes, but they also aren't drying. So here's the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please follow me on Instagram and don't forget to subscribe. Lots of love from me to you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Bye.